Well, hello everybody, welcome to Red Tool House. On today's video, we're going to make some 1x7s out of poplar, and we're going to explain why. So the 1x7 is the most popular board dimension of lumber that I need on the farm. And it just so happens that I use poplar to make my popular board. So why 1x7 and why poplar? Well, poplar is what I have in abundance here on the property. And a 1x7 is what I'm using, just general surface area type boards. Let me explain. So as you can see here on the barn, not sure if the glare is getting it, but the loft portion there is 1x7. Here, if we go to the back wall where I've yet to put up the battens on part of it, you can see the back area here is all 1x7. So it allows me to fill in gaps, surface area. But it also is light enough, since it's poplar, it's light enough to handle and not be heavy. And the 1 inch allows me to get to maximize the material out of my log. So if you look around the barn area, you can see different scrap pieces of dimensional, but most of them are 1x7. Like this whole wall here is 1x7. Don't mind Hoss. 1x7 boards here that I use for some corral pieces. Just general construction of certain things. The poplar is stronger than a pine, and if it stays dry, it'll really get hard and be quite rigid. If it gets wet, like if I was to go over there and show you the bottom of this vertical that's shoved into the ground, then you would see where there's some rot. But if you can keep it dry, then it'll stay very strong. Well, another reason for the 1x7 dimension is that is the widest board on average that I can get out of the typical poplar logs I'm bringing out of the woods. We have a ton of poplar here on the farm. So when I bring these logs out as we open up pasture and make silvopasture areas, I'm taking the poplar first. So in this example here, we have 7 inches wide, obviously a little bit of wane here, but 7 inches wide, and then this is 8 inches tall. So I'm going to come back and just start slicing horizontally, just start taking those 1x's out of there, and we'll see how much we get out of a 7x8. If you take out the saw curve, take out that of consideration, I should get about 7 boards. So we'll see. Okay, so there we have it. That turned out to be 7 1x7s out of poplar, out of one log, and that was not a huge log. And even with recording, I believe that was a total of 20 minutes. So you can see I just made 4 cuts. So there's my 4 flitches, and using my scale, I was able to make my second cut at 7 inches. Handle out of the way here. I made my second cut at 7 inches, so I knew that was going to be my width. When I turned it over, I was about a 10-inch log. I went ahead and cut down to 8, and then just started cutting on my 4/4 scale. And so that's what I like about working with a smaller log. It allows me to do it faster. I can definitely do it as one person. Don't always have the boys and Kelly to help. And make quick work of it here. So we'll keep going. I've got a couple more poplar logs that are about that same size, so I'm just going to keep making 1x7s.